Hey everybody, how are you? It is Monday. Nice to see everybody. It is the week, the Monday before Halloween. Lots of stuff going on. I didn't realize, but we're going through a time change, daylight savings time on Saturday into Sunday this week. Like, how did that happen so quickly? So, yeah, that's what's happening. So I hope you're well. I hope everything is good. Please, I'm going to start off and ask all of you, a lot of people, there's a few people I know that are on the SNAP benefits for food assistance, and there's many millions of people throughout the United States that are. So wherever you are at, please consider giving to your local food pantry and people in need that need food assistance. It's horrible what we're doing right now in our country, as we all know. I hope all of you know that, and we need to do all I can. So I went through my cupboards today. I'm going to go out and buy some more food and take it down to our local pantry, not for a pat on the back or anything, but it's the humane thing to do. So please be a good human today, this week sometime, because those benefits are running out November 1st. For a lot of people. So thank you so much for doing that. Now I want to do a little recap for this past weekend. One of the things I want to talk about is I went and saw the new Frankenstein movie not too far from me here at the Davis Theater, great little theater. And Jacob Elordi, who's playing Frankenstein, was amazing, and he was great. And this is directed by Guillermo del Toro, who's done some really wonderful films. He's been Academy Award winner, but the film is spot on. Visually, everything. There was no missed anything. I feel it's a masterpiece. So if you get a chance, it's in the theater right now, and it's going to Netflix. And I could have waited to see it on Netflix, but on the big screen was just amazing. Not too gory at all or anything. The first half of the movie basically is about how can I say this? The first half of the movie is about Frankenstein, and it's about the doctor and everything. Of course, it's about Frankenstein, about the doctor and everything, and him and his family, and how that all came to be. And the second half was basically about the monster, and it's just this strange, interesting father-son creator kind of relationship. And Frankenstein is not, the bolts on the side of the neck or anything. He's pretty good looking for the most part. But it was good. So it's going to be on Netflix, I think, in a couple of weeks or something like that. So, yeah, get a chance to go see it. And then last night, I went with my friend Rob, and we went to the Bohemian National Cemetery. If you don't know anything about Bohemian National Cemetery here in Chicago, if you're in the area, or if not, if you're visiting, go check the cemetery out. This is where a majority of the people that died in the Eastland disaster, look that up on the web. It was a boating disaster here in Chicago back in the early 1900s, and what had happened is this boat flipped over with a bunch of people that were going to a kind of a summer picnic festival that was put on by their company, and the boat got top heavy, and 800 and some people were lost. So I think it's the biggest maritime disaster in the United States, second to the Titanic, which was more in international waters. So there's a documentary on YouTube about it. But with that said, check it out. But we were in the mausoleum, the crematorium, however you want to call it. But it was all candlelight. It was a string quartet, very gothic, very interesting. They were doing songs from like Psycho, Addams Family, The Conjuring, The Exorcist, and the program was very good, very chilled out. And we sat down in the pews. It was an actual facility. You'll see those pictures here at the end of my video, but it was just kind of a great little Halloween thing, and put on very well. Candles all over the place and everything. So yeah, very grateful I could go to that. I was kind of weirded out at first. I was in a cemetery, but it was a very nice thing. I guess the string quartet goes all over Chicago for different performances. They do the candlelight performances at different like mansions and different facilities. So it was really great. So, all right, without talking too long, here's the video at the end from last night. Go see the Frankenstein movie. Subscribe, like, and share. Get your costume ready for Halloween if you're going out. I'm going to give you some highlights of my neighborhood on some of the displays on Thursday, and then the following Monday you'll see a recap, some highlights from the Halloween parade here on Halsted Street in Chicago, which is fabulous. So have a great day. Be a good human. Be kind. I will talk to you on Thursday. Be good. Bye.